Have you ever wondered how the 12 apostles of Jesus met their end? Quite an intriguing question, isn't it? These 12 men, simple and ordinary, were chosen by Jesus to follow him and continue his work. They were fishermen, tax collectors, even zealots. Yet they left everything to follow a man who promised them nothing of worldly value. Historical records of that time are not exhaustive, and the fates of these men are shrouded in mystery, wrapped in layers of stories, folklore, and tradition. But we are not completely in the dark. We can piece together their stories from various sources, ancient writings, church traditions, and archaeological evidence. Each apostle's journey is unique, marked by courage, faith, and ultimately sacrifice. We'll delve into their individual stories not just as religious figures but as real men who lived, breathed, and walked this earth. So, are you ready? Join me as we unravel the stories of these 12 men who followed Jesus. James the Greater, brother of John, was the first apostle to meet his end. This zealous disciple, renowned for his faith, was an influential figure within the early Christian community. Yet his commitment to spreading the gospel did not come without a cost. Under the rule of King Herod Agrippa I, James found himself in the crosshairs of persecution. Agrippa, threatened by the growing influence of the Christian faith, waged a brutal campaign against the followers of Jesus. James, the first apostle to fall victim to this onslaught, became a martyr, his life sacrificed for the faith he held dear. His death is not a mere hearsay. It's explicitly recorded in the Bible, in the book of Acts, chapters 12, verses 1 and 2. In his martyrdom, James the Greater painted a vivid picture of courage and dedication to the cause of Christ. His story sets a brave precedent for the apostles that followed. Philip and Bartholomew, two apostles with intertwined stories. In the grand scheme of early Christianity, Philip stands as a beacon of faith. His devotion led him to Hierapolis, Phrygia, a city steeped in pagan practices. Here, he faced the ultimate test of his belief. Philip was crucified, a stark testament to his unwavering commitment to the teachings of Jesus. His end was a poignant reminder of the sacrifices that the apostles were willing to make. Then we have Bartholomew, another apostle with a fascinating journey. Bartholomew traveled to India, spreading the teachings of Jesus to a land far removed from his home. His journey didn't stop there. He ventured to Armenia, a place where his faith was put to the ultimate test. Bartholomew suffered a gruesome fate. He was flayed and beheaded. Despite the horrific end, his journey underscores the apostles' relentless dedication to their mission. Their stories remind us of the apostles' dedication to spreading the word of Jesus. The remaining apostles met their ends in a variety of ways, each story unique. Let's delve into these narratives. Matthew, the tax collector turned disciple, journeyed far and wide, spreading the teachings of Jesus. His journey ended in Ethiopia, where he met his demise by sword wounds. His death, though violent, was a testament to his unwavering faith and his commitment to spreading the message of Jesus. Then we have Thomas, often remembered for his doubts, who traveled to India to spread the teachings of Christ. His faith was so influential that Christianity still thrives in parts of India today. Thomas was martyred in Mylapore, where he was run through with a spear. James, the son of Alphaeus, is a figure shrouded in mystery, but some sources suggest he was stoned and then clubbed to death for his faith in Jerusalem. Despite the lack of concrete details surrounding his end, his dedication to spreading the gospel was clear. Thaddeus, also known as Alphaeus, is believed to have preached in various regions, including Mesopotamia and Persia. His commitment to spreading the teachings of Jesus led him to Armenia, where, like many of his fellow disciples, he was martyred. Simon the Zealot, a passionate follower of Jesus, carried the gospel message to Egypt and then Persia, where he joined Thaddeus. Their devotion to their faith ultimately led them to be martyred together. Lastly, we have Matthias, the apostle chosen to replace Judas Iscariot. He traveled to areas in and around Jerusalem, spreading the teachings of Jesus. Matthias was eventually stoned and then beheaded, once again highlighting the immense risks these apostles took to spread their faith. The apostles' journeys took them to distant lands, each facing unique challenges and hardships. Their ends, though often violent, were a reflection of their unwavering faith and dedication to spreading the message of Jesus. Their stories are a testament to the lengths they were willing to go to spread their faith. Peter and John, two of the most well-known apostles, were the last to die. Peter, often recognized for his unwavering faith and strong leadership, met a fate similar to his master. He was crucified in Rome, but in a final act of devotion and humility, he requested to be crucified upside down, feeling unworthy to die in the same manner as Jesus. On the other hand, we have John. Known for his profound love and loyalty, John's end was unlike his fellow apostles. He was the only one to escape a martyr's death, dying of old age in the city of Ephesus. It's believed that he spent his last years sharing the teachings of Jesus, nurturing the early Christian community with wisdom and love. Their stories bring to a close the chapter of the 12 apostles, men who left an indelible mark on the world. The stories of the 12 apostles are filled with bravery, dedication, and faith. We've journeyed through the tales of their final days, painting a picture of courage in the face of adversity. From James the Greater's beheading to the martyrdom of Philip and Bartholomew, each apostle met their end with unwavering faith. In their sacrifices, we find a testament to their beliefs, a testament that continues to inspire millions today. Their stories are not just about their ends, but rather about the beginnings they initiated. The 12 apostles laid the foundation for a faith that would grow and spread, reaching hearts and souls across continents and centuries. Their stories remind us of the power of faith and dedication. Their lives, though ended, continue to resonate, echoing a message of hope and resilience. Their end was just the beginning of a faith that would span continents and centuries.